Okay, Coach, can you start us off with some of your thoughts for this weekend series versus Syracuse?
Yeah, we've got another good opponent coming in here this weekend. Syracuse at the start of the year was picked to finish first by the coaches in our conference. So again, a very tough squad. They're an older team as a whole. Steph Grassi, who's only a sophomore, she's a pretty solid player. She's kind of how their offense goes. I know she had a hat trick against RIT earlier in the year. So she's a pretty dangerous player that we need to look out for, and they have a couple others too that can put pucks in the net. They are a team that can score in spurts, so anytime that if we fall asleep for any second, we can be down 2 or 3 in a hurry. So we'll have to make sure that we're playing a full 60 minutes and not taking any shift off, because they're a team that can hurt you. Their D-core is older. You know, they have 3 kids on the back end that are seniors and juniors. A couple kids from Manitoba, with Leslie and Martinick, and then Nicole Renault, who is a Michigan kid. She's the 3 of them together. You know, they make it very tough to get a forecheck going on because they break pucks out so well. They all can skate. They make good decisions. So we'll have to rush them and make them turn pucks over, and hopefully we can capitalize on the chance to do it.
So how does your team build off the momentum of 3 wins in its last 4 games, including a win and tie in the first 2 CHA games versus Penn State last weekend, heading into this weekend?
No, it's always, when you're feeling good, it's always good to keep that momentum going. You know, we're a team that hasn't had a lot of that in the past, so extremely happy with actually having a little bit of an unbeaten streak here, and you can see it in the kids' faces in practice. You know, it's nice to be on that side of it for kind of the first time in program history where we're stringing a few things together here. And I felt we've gotten better every weekend from the start to now through our first 4 series. So, you know, it's keep the momentum going. Good things happen when you're feeling good. So we'll expect that to happen again this weekend. And we're playing hard. We're playing the right way, and that really helps us go into a weekend knowing that we're going to have a chance, just because our kids are competing so hard and executing what we want to. They're still learning, so there is still mistakes that are being made, and that's just hockey. We're going to keep making mistakes. It's just making sure that they're not colossal mistakes, and that's really what happened against Penn State this past weekend. We really made one mistake in the 3rd period, and they made us pay on it. And we didn't capitalize on our chance. We had a number of opportunities for us to be able to finish that game off even prior to overtime. So, you know, we'll just keep working at it. The kids are keep competing, and we'll see how it shakes out on the weekend.
So a season ago, Syracuse won the season series 2-1-1. Is there anything specific from those games that you look to improve upon this time around?
You know what? The first weekend here, I believe we split shutouts that weekend. Again, both strong defensive teams, good goaltending on both sides of the puck. So with that being said, the first weekend, you know, it was kind of feeling each other out up there. They got off to a 4-0 lead in the first, and we actually had to switch our game plan up, and we started flying people and kind of cherry picking a kid, and we clawed our way back into it. Okay, it was kind of a penalty filled. The whole weekend was kind of penalty filled up there in Syracuse. But we can't start slow like that. Like I said, they can score in bunches, and they had us down 4-0 very, very quickly up there last year. So, you know, again, coaches don't change a whole lot what they do. They have switched a few things up from what they did last year for what they showed on film this week. So we've made some adjustments to what they're going to do, and like I said, we'll see how it shakes out on the weekend.
So this past Saturday was the first game this season your team outshot an opponent. Are there improvements you're making as a coaching staff to get the team in a better offensive position to put quality shots on net, or is the team just hitting its stride like you've alluded to?
You know what? Again, shots are kind of whatever. It doesn't really tell the whole story of a game. You know, I'm not a big fan of just wasting shots. I want to make sure that we're putting good quality shots on. So even the box scores have been showing that we're getting outshot. You know, a lot of those shots are coming from outside. They're dump-ins from outside the blue line. You know, we're doing a pretty good job of keeping pucks to the outside. So, you know, yeah, they're getting pucks on net, but we have an Olympic caliber goaltender that those aren't going to go in, so they don't worry me as much. You know, and vice versa. I try and teach your kids not to waste shots. Okay, I want us to work into good spots. And goaltending's too good in our conference and around the country. So for me, taking a shot that isn't of quality, that's a turnover. So I want to get our kids, get 2 people on the puck, create some turnovers, and then attack off those and hopefully get some more quality chances. And just the style we play, I think that helps us create more of those quality chances.
And finally, so Nicole Hensley started the season surrendering 12 goals in her first 3 games, but since then she seems to be settling in a little bit. She's only given up 5 over her last 3. So can you talk about her importance to your team during your current unbeaten stretch?
Again, she's an unbelievable goaltender. You know, she's our MVP. So her first 3 games giving up those, a little bit of opponent, a little bit of early season type things. And again, the Ohio State, Duluth weekends, you know, we had 7, 8 rookies in the lineup, so again, we made some mistakes and again gave up those quality chances that we're not giving up right now. Where again, good players, they got a couple national team kids with Duluth and Ohio State that can make you pay in a hurry when you make those mistakes. So she hasn't given up many backups. So yeah, she let in 4 in those games, but none were real stinkers. So you know, it doesn't concern me. And then again, our team as a whole has gotten better defensively, where we're not giving up point blank shots from the hash marks to top end players right now. So you know, she's going to make the saves she's supposed to make, and it's our job not to leave her out to dry, and we've done much better collectively. She's doing a better job of controlling the rebounds, so there's not as many second chance opportunities as well. So just her, she's hitting her stride, her team's hitting her stride, so I'm excited to see what we do this weekend with Syracuse coming to town.
Okay, great. Coach, thank you, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.